Hello, guys. We're here in the Institute cafeteria today. We're here with Mark, an advanced level student. Hello, Tom, and hello, everyone watching this video. I am so happy to be here with you today. Thank you for accepting our invitation. We want to ask you some important questions. Questions about learning English. I'm sure our subscribers will love to know your answers because they will feel identified with your answers. You can also participate answering these questions. Sure, I will be so happy to answer your questions. If you want to participate, feel free to comment your answer. All right, let's start. First question. What motivated you to start learning English? What motivated me to study English? Well, I like English. I always liked it. But what motivated me to study English was a job opportunity I had some years ago. I had to learn English to travel to another country for a great job. And I did it. I traveled. My contract finished, and I'm here now. It was one of the best experiences of my life. So I decided to come back here and finish my studies. Now I'm studying advanced English. Excellent. Next question. How do you feel when using English in real life situations? Oh, it's amazing. Because when you practice English in class, that's great. But once you speak English with real people, people who don't speak your language, that is great. I remember the first time I could speak English with a native speaker. It was the best feeling ever. Yeah, you're right. What are your biggest challenges in learning English? I want to learn new words, advanced vocabulary. That's why I read every day and watch your videos. Because I am an advanced level student, but I have a lot to learn. A lot of words I don't know. Alright, tell me, how do you practice and improve your English speaking skills? Wow, that's not an easy question. Because I do a lot of things to practice English. Let's see, I watch videos on YouTube, I read books in English, I usually talk to myself in English. That's something you must do to improve your English. Yeah. I watch movies in English, I listen to music in English, I listen to podcasts, read magazines. I also chat with some friends in English, and every time I can, I try to talk in English. Well, I do a lot of things to practice English every day. I see. I think that's great. Do you enjoy watching movies or TV shows in English? Why or why not? To be honest, when I started watching movies in English, it was frustrating because I couldn't understand a lot of things. I mean, a lot of new words and phrases in English. But then I could understand more and more and started to enjoy watching movies in English. I don't translate all the words, and there are many things I still don't understand. But I can understand the main idea, and that's great. So I recommend you guys to watch movies in English. Excellent. What strategies do you find helpful for expanding your vocabulary? What I do is every time I see a new word or phrase in English, I try to use it in real life situations. For example, if I learn the word apologize, then I start making sentences with that word in my mind. Also, I try to use them as soon as I can in a real conversation. That is the best way for me. All right. Have you ever used language exchange programs to practice English? When I was studying at the university, I had the chance to go to one of these programs. Well, it was the job opportunity I told you at the beginning. It's just for students. Well, I could go there to work, and also I had the chance to practice my English. It wasn't easy, but I could learn a lot of new things. It is one of the best experiences. If you have the chance to go to one of these exchange programs, just do it. Seriously, you won't regret it. You will know a new culture, new people, new experiences. I highly recommend you guys to do it. I get excited every time I talk about this. I see. What are some effective ways to overcome the fear of making mistakes in English? Wow, I think that is one of the most difficult things to do when you're learning English. The fear of speaking, the fear of making mistakes. That's what stopped me many times. Seriously, I lost a lot of opportunities to practice my English because of that fear. Because you feel you're not good enough to talk to someone or to communicate in English. Well, what I did was I understood I was a student. I am not an expert or a native speaker. It's like when you're learning maths in the school. I remember that. You have fear of making mistakes. But I remembered I had to do that anyway to learn. So that's my advice. You are a student. It's normal to make mistakes. In fact, you need to make mistakes to improve. That's true. How do you incorporate English into your daily routine? Oh, English is part of my life. That's something students don't understand. They think English is a course. No, it's not. You have to make English part of your life. I mean, use it every time you can. When you listen to a song, watch a movie, a video, when you're driving or taking a shower, you can use it every day, every moment. I'm always talking to myself in English all the time. It really works. You're right. What role does pronunciation play in effective English communication? Pronunciation is very important. But let me tell you something, and this is very important. You don't need to have a perfect pronunciation to start speaking in English. You will improve it with the time. Excellent. Well, sadly, we don't have time for more, but we can make another video. I'll be happy to be here again. If you want to see part 2 of this video, like it and let us know. I hope you liked this conversation. If you could improve your English a little more, please subscribe to the channel and share this video with a friend. And if you want to support this channel, you can join us or click on the Super Thanks button. Thank you very much for your support. Take care.